This is the Pacific Coast Highway, and this is the Pacific Coast. It doesn't always hug so tightly to the sea, unfortunately, but for quite a lot of it, it does. There is a bit further north called where Big Sur is, Big Sur Road, I'm not sure what it is, but it's closed. Apparently it happens a lot because it literally collapses into the sea. So I'll stick to the Pacific Coast Highway, Route 1, for a while, and then I'll have to go on to other roads. We'll see. So as much as possible, I stuck to the coast road. I carried on north, stayed a night in Monterey, where I met my old friend Patrick for some food by the sea. And the next day it was back on the coast road. Sometimes there really wasn't very much in between the road and the actual sea. It reminded me of the road just north of Lima in Peru. Check out episode 12 for a look at that. For a short time I headed inland through the mountains, but I wanted to get back to the coast really. However, as I approached San Francisco, you could see the clouds rolling in, and then suddenly, here was the big city, and the big traffic. Passing famous baseball stadiums, and then crossing the bay to Berkeley. I spent a few days with a wonderful friend, Dan, and his family, who used to live in the same building as me in Sao Paulo. Whilst they were at work, I spent a couple of days exploring San Francisco. Walking around the bay, I made it to the famous Pier 39. San Francisco, Alcatraz just behind me, Golden Gate Bridge over there. I'm staying in Berkeley. Friend Dan, doing that now, that way somewhere. And it's just perfect. 4 pelicans just flew past, just skipping the water. Sea lion, sailing boats. I'm going to find some more sea lions now. And then continuing my walk into downtown to see the famous trams up the ridiculous hills. And then it was time to head on, crossing the bridge from Berkeley back into downtown, and then to cross one of the most famous bridges in the world, the Golden Gate Bridge. And I asked. Yes, it always is this windy. Oregon. I am now in Oregon. When did I cross from California? Some time ago. And this is where I'm going to be camping tonight. Here, I've even got a picnic bench thing for my plot. Running water. I mean, lots of space for my bike. Yeah, and I'm the only looking around, I'm the only non-camper van person here, so slightly away from everyone else, which is nice. Just gotta put my tent up. Easy. It really is a great tent. It just takes so little effort to set it up. 10 minutes. And I'm just gonna have a little snack, and it's almost 9 o'clock already. So I think I'll just go to bed. Early night, early morning. And I think I'm driving to Portland tomorrow. Shame to leave here in a way. It's beautiful. Wide awake, 8 o'clock, and time to get up really. And I soon made it to Seattle, where apart from the great view across the bay, I was recommended to check out Pike Place Market, where there is a lot of seafood. I am so cold. I've driven a fair bit since the last little video. I'm now just 20 minutes drive from the Canadian border, and yesterday wasn't too bad, but today I'm feeling quite cold. So I've just been to this lovely shop to get some new lovely gloves. Warmer ones than my other ones. Yeah, I'm going to drive the last little bit to Canada now. Then get my bike serviced in Vancouver. It needs another oil change. It seems only a couple of weeks ago since I last got it changed. That's because it is. And ready for the big drive to Alaska, I'm going to get some other things just looked at. Check out the brakes. Does everything sound nice with the engine? Just to make sure the bike's all ready to get me there. And yeah, chill out for a few days in Vancouver. And that's about it. And a very chilled out few days in Vancouver it was, spending part of it mesmerised by the seaplanes that regularly service the multitude of islands around Vancouver. the Aquabuses also take you around the city. It was a wonderful time in an amazing city. There was a whole lot more to see, but I would be coming back after the next big part of the trip. Lakes and snowy mountains and so green. Glorious, glorious. There was a lot of rain today. Another rainy day. It is raining. And today it is raining.